65 degrees, 320, 635. It's starting to get late today in my eyes. I'm sure this happens to you guys. You get one of those jobs in, and she's gonna be real pretty quick, and then it turns into a piece of something. Here we go. Let me turn this off. I'll show you what we got. It's the wood. Wish I wouldn't have. Okay. It's not the smoothest, but it's got a nice shine. Well, let me tell you a story. I sanded it down. 320, 500, put a coat of polyurethane on it. Let it cure, a couple of days per se. I had a week to do this. And then I felt that I wanted all the wood grain to fill in. So I cut it again with 320, 500 and put some more clear on it. Well, the last clear I put on polyurethane, I put a bunch on, which I know you shouldn't. Just trying to get all the wood grain to fill. It's supposed to be done last Saturday. Today is Wednesday. I told him last Saturday it wouldn't be done. He was cool with that. And then, you know, gonna put one more heavy coat on it, one and done, and we're gonna ship it. And it started buffing out really well enough. Got the heat lamps on, just sucking up electricity like they ain't no tomorrow. The few problems are the humidity. No sun to let them set, the polyurethane to set in the bake. I did have 2 days that I thought it was adequate. Well, I'm going to show you why when I think and I know it's two different things. Of course it's gloomy, but hey, that's beside the point. Well, come to a conclusion, looks pretty shiny. Well, what are these? Couldn't figure it out. Where's the bad spot, the worst spot? There we go. I'm like, well, what the heck? That was starting to dry out. What it was is I laid it on so thick that when I cut it, I wasn't paying attention. I just cut it, and I'm going to buff it because it's got to go because it's already late. Everything buffed out, except it's like a run. And the thicker the material, the slower it dries. And I should have cut it last night. I should have cut it with some sandpaper, let it dry. It probably wouldn't have worked anyway. So then, you know, you see the little marks on the side right here. See them? You see that? You know what that is? That's going to heat it up. Yeah. We didn't say boil it. Let's heat it up. Because we want this job to go away. Because, you know, you ain't like you're making $1 million. It's my neighbor, he's my friend, and, you know, he's a good guy, and, you know, he's just a good guy. Well, he's saying, well, it's only on one part of it. We'll just put that against the wall. When I went down there today. And I told him no. He goes, it'll be alright. I said, no. I said, this is how it's going to be. The only reason I went down there today in the first place, fucking commercial break. Is the platform? You know, because I anticipated, you know, if I wanted the table done or doing it myself or paying somebody, I want it to be, I'd say 90% is really nice, and then there's a 10% that's fucking turd. And turd is turd. You can shine it up, put Easter egg fucking ears on it, but it's still a turd. So anyway, I told him, because I'm sick of the table. I am, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the job at hand. Anyway, I said, this is your options. You pay me no money and take the table. Otherwise, I'm not going to let you take the table and pay me money because it just ain't right. You know, this is what, when I do cars for people, they're not perfect. But this is how I feel. When I call them and tell them it's done, and I'm content, I didn't say overwhelmed with joy doing jumping jacks, when I'm content. And it all depends on how much frog skins did you throw me. Did you throw me change? Then that's what you get. You get whatever. That's basically a lie because I put pride in everything, or I try to. I try to make everything perfect. But anyway, you know, got what I was even saying, but about the table. So what I'm doing now is I'm cutting it back down with 320, and then I'm gonna cut it again, which is sanding cut is 500, and I'm gonna let it dry. The thing is, how long more do I let it dry? Because there's a lot of moisture in there, and you know. Anyway, let's flip the script. I'll show you. There's some good things. I'm content with it so far. On this right here, I need to do some research. Well, I already put them away, didn't I? I used that. That's the first cut, but I used it, like I said, cut and buff everything, whatever. Anyway, remember all the pits were by the circles? It was real hard to get in these nooks and valleys. Real hard. Real hard. I tried to sand all this chrome on with 80 grit sandpaper by hand, and it wasn't cutting it. If you look real close, you'll see still got scratches in it. I don't know what grit scratches they are, but I want to get another deburring wheel. It's been many, many moons ago since I bought these wheels. I had to do some research, and I hate doing research because I'm always in a hurry to do everything. But this is the smoothest wheel I got, and I don't know what grit it is. I'm at the cross-reference. But I'm thinking if I sand that out with 320, it'd be better to see those scratches right there. And the funny thing is, here we go. This used to be an exhaust tip on my for my bagger when I got them, and I hogged it out right there. You could tell where I kept hogging it, and these are where the 3 bolts went, and the pipe slid over this right here. Anyway, I made it to fit over that oil filter, and I want it to be best of my ability. And the weird thing is, and I will put more time into it because I just want things a certain way, because I'm arrogant. I want to see if I can do stuff that once it's down there, you will barely be able to see it. Barely. But you'll see it enough for me to know. That's why I'll hit it. You know, that's why I'm going to keep sanding. Even though only 1/3 of it will show. And by rights, I could do like 1/3 of it and would show and nobody would know. Why don't I just do 1/3? Not that I don't think of that. I just... something stops me from, I don't know, something stops me from not doing the whole, something stops me from only doing 1/3 of it and just keep doing the whole thing, because I guess it's a test. I test myself. It's a weird game. To see if I can do it. And like that table, that discouraged me. It discouraged me because it didn't come out. I didn't do enough research. I don't do a lot of research on stuff. I just wing it. And when you wing shit, sometimes you get a chicken wing. Maybe they don't make no sense to people. Sucks when things don't work out. Man, I was real pissed. Real pissed. Pissed. Son of a bitch, pissed. And I learned from James Reddy. I learned a lot of stuff from a lot of people on YouTube. But I learned from him, walk away. And I used to couldn't do it when I was younger. Or I chose not to. Because once I got into a problem, now I felt I was behind because I had a problem. Not that there was a fucking stopwatch going, but in my, not biological clock, but in my head clock that I got things to do, and it's like if this was perfect and done, do I have to get something else done today? No. But it just, I feel I have to, it's weird, I feel I have to earn my keep every day. I gotta do something. If I don't do something, I don't deserve the day. It's weird. But anyway, I gotta do, I shouldn't say this, but the easy jobs sometimes turn to turd bomb. But anyway, this girl and her boyfriend came home, make a long story short, it's got a caddy. The doors, I don't know if it was kicked in or what. I don't see no paint missing. But anyway, he had a person quoted to do it, and this person told them, and I know the person, but whatever, that her window won't go up and down if he fixed it. I'm like, huh? Does the window work now? Yeah, it works now. Okay, anyway, point being, she's gonna bring it over here Friday, and I'll go more into detail. It should be easier than stealing candy from a baby. Only if you muffle the baby's mouth so they don't scream while you're stealing the candy. But anyway, she wants the car painted next year. Okay, that's beautiful. Maybe, maybe not, whatever. But anyway, she want me to do this job today. I'm like, no, we ain't doing it today. No, it's because she said we can do it at 4. I said, so? I'm real nice to you, but I'm like, so? Whoa, time out here. Maybe you need to punt a little bit. Take field goal. Not run for a touchdown, because I didn't even say I would take the job yet. But, you know, people are, but then again, I'm out there too. So I'm sure I brought people the wrong way, but it worked out all good. Anyway, when her boyfriend walked up to the door, I know him. I don't know his name, I can't remember these people's name. Anyway, walk out to her car, I see the big dent. She's in there on a cell phone. And he taps on the window and she does like this. And I said real loud, first words I said to her, I ain't Frosty the fucking Snowman. You came to my house, you want me to quote your car? I'm not fucking standing out here. And she gets out of the car. Then, because I was ready to walk away. I'm not trying to be rude, it just, cell phones are like, just glue it to your ear. I understand, I have a cell phone prepaid, only because if I'm riding my motorcycles, I'm not pushing my bike down the road. I will before I leave it. Trust me, I will not leave my bike anywhere. I pushed my bike before more than once. It's not fun. On a summer day, when you're riding, you know, if I was riding a sporty on the way to work, wearing chaps and a leather, even though it's hot, because you know what, at nighttime it's gonna be cold. Yeah, my bike's broke down more than once, like the gas line will pop off, I ain't got a fucking tool one, wrap a fucking bandana around the carburetor to get the hold up. Anyway, my point is, I don't know what my fucking point is now. Well, that's why I have a cell phone prepaid, because when I ride, I'm not a biker. I'm not. I don't consider myself a biker. I'm not a 1%er. I'm not none of that. People say I'm a biker, but what? Anyway, people generally, a rule of thumb, do not stop if a person has problems with a motorcycle. Maybe because they don't have no knowledge with the motorcycle. Maybe they're intimidated by black leather. But me, I always stop. I don't care if it's a rice rocket, a moped, Harley. I don't discriminate against bikes. I prefer the brand that I like, but I don't look down on anybody else's bikes because that's your thing. That's why they make different bikes for different people, different cars for different people. I always tell people, if the people who quit buying the corporations would quit making ugly fucking cars if people would quit buying the ugly cars. But anyway, I think we call, I don't know how many minutes, this wasn't supposed to last this long. I gotta go back and sand this rascal. Peace of mind. That's the best thing, really. You break all the bullshit away, peace of mind. Because shit ain't always gonna work out. Peace of oneself, peace on earth, rest in peace, bigger piece of pie, piece of action, piece of property, piece of corn dog, piece of pizza, fucking tater tot on top with a toothpick spinning. And when the big dogs get all done eating, even the puppies get a piece of something, motherfucker. Well, the puppies might not get as big as the big dogs, but you know what? Puppies are still eating. Maybe it's best to get a little bit of something than a whole lot of nothing. If you gotta keep, like the puppies, you gotta keep striving for shit, maybe you don't get lazy. Maybe if everything's handed to you, maybe you gorge and you get fat, or you take these for granted, and when times gets real hard, you might not be able to know how to handle your own. So maybe the struggle ain't that bad. But then again, I would really like to live in a big ass motherfucking castle. I didn't say crib, I didn't say house, I said fucking mansion, castle, fucking wrought iron with bushes and brick, and you pull in and it ain't no driveway, it's block, and it's circled with a motherfucking fountain with a servant and a butler and a gardener. You got 42 rooms, and you got a garage that you can never bitch about. You got so many motherfucking cars, when you pull them out like the movie stars do in the cement, the motherfucker turns around, you know, and the elevator and the swimming pool hot tub. Couple Harleys, choppers, three-wheelers, but you know, it is what it is, what it's going to be. Sometimes in life, just my opinion, maybe I don't know shit. Throw it away in the garbage can if you don't agree. That could be. If you had everything you wanted, would you really get up in the morning? Because it's a fucking struggle the older you get, getting up in the morning. My point being, sometimes you gotta have dreams. Dreams get you out of bed, motivate you. Even though in the back of your mind, you know you might not never get to dream. Sometimes you just gotta have a dream, live in fantasy land for a minute. I want a big ass garage, probably ain't gonna happen. But hey, moral of the story is, all in a fucking nut basket, nutshell, nut something. Yeah, I'm a nut. Try to see the good and shit, man. That's all I can say. Piece of something, mother, and fucker. And the time is what? Now.